Boyd said that Tomatay Skerrit and his cabal have declared war on people who are not afraid of him, and speaks out boldly about the issues affecting Dominica. She said she was informed and confirmed that about 3 a.m. this morning, the dump truck of the president of the Tippers Truckers Association, Slim Antone, was burned down. The truck was packed in front of his mom's house at Antrizal and someone caught it fire. This is a desperate attempt by Tomatay Skerrit and his operatives to silence Slim Antone. The helper said just how Dowlin and his crew tried to silence Busy Carlisle when his car was recently fired-bombed in La P. Boyd said that last week during the protest action by de Marigat Parle Rep Ros Tony and Crystal Fiel Vaughan on the Cayenbach Road in Marigat, Slim Antone pledged his support for heavy equipment owners who are being refused employment on state projects. She said he also hinted that protest action by Tippers truckers are coming soon. The helper said that not like the heavy equipment roadside show they have at Wevincock. Boyd said she was informed and confirmed that the labah government is owing Tippers truckers for work done in the Castle Bruce to Petite Soufriere area after the November 6, 2022 trough system. She said that the attack on Slim Antone is an attack on every outspoken Dominican, and Dominicans should begin to stop Tomatay Skerrit and his enablers by every means necessary. She said that she is waiting to hear if the leaders in the Kalinago territory will condemn this cowardly act by their desperate leader to destroy Slim Antone's daily bread. The helper said that the Jumbi money has already purchased their conscience, so you more see atheist cozier become a Christian than to condemn his God, Tomatay Skerrit. The chef said that Parry Bellot must be spinning like a ceiling fan in his grave, because of how Squeaky Voice Irish has dragged down the Grotto Home into a stinky mess. She said that the 41 residents and staff at the home are going through hell, and Squeaky Voice Irish is doing nothing to get things under control. The helper said but Squeaky Voice Irish will do everything to get money under the table at the Loubriere Village Council. The chef said that staff of the Grotto Home are going months without salaries, but they are still making the sacrifices to care for the residents. She said that Squeaky Voice Irish has failed to audit the books of the Grotto for several years, so his labah government is refusing to make the promised annual subversion of $60,000 available. But Tomatay Skerrit continues to take his monthly $64,000 for staying in his own dysfunctional mansion, while the Grotto has no food, no electricity and no cleaning supplies. Patat. The helper said just how the Morguepital has no must-have medicine. The chef said that she hopes Squeaky Voice Irish and the rest of the directors of the Cardboard of Grotto can sanitize the financial mess. She said that she hopes there will be a level of security to protect the service providers from the unstable residents. The helper said that everything in Dominica is upside down, just how Flashie Claudie likes his cake to be eaten. The assistant chef said that this 2023/24 budget debate has further exposed the mischief of this scandal-laden labah government. She said that this labah government is more petty than Austri Lang Sal, for getting vexed that Rolling Roland is liked more than him in Cottage. The helper said just how Lil Willie Tony is mad that his bird likes calling Micken liar more than him in his own house. The assistant chef said first time in over 10 years the opposition leader was given more than 24 hours after the budget address to respond. But Lennox Linton still used to pierce multiple holes with facts hitting bullets through Tomatay Skerrit's empty budget addresses. She said that Judah's the speaker used the inexperience of the opposition to distract them. The helper said that still will not increase the bullet capacity and potency of his weak and small rabbit gun. The assistant chef said that the house has been boring so far, because of the empty barrel presentation of the Green Airhead purchased ministers with wordy portfolios. Also the Bowie Rebel and Patriot Luge were not present to keep 2 degrees Hoarder and members of the government side in check. The helper said under the watch of the UWP opposition, the starboy of stupidity could hardly stay in the chamber of the house. Cap on con chin lewi. The assistant chef said Tomatay Skerrit and his cabinet thought that they were spared because Lennox Linton was not there with the figures, and they would lie to the Dominica public once again. She said but they forgot that Smooth Operator Delbert was in the building. Smooth Operator Delbert hit them with facts and figures and had all of them dutish in the house. Up to now the stayboy of stupidity cannot tabulate his figures to respond to the Smooth Operator. The helper said that Tomatay Skerrit didn't want Lennox Linton in the yard of Parliament, but Smooth Operator Delbert is now in his head. Worse than how the Atlanta Toro is boldly grazing in lunatic Roosevelt's marital meadow. Boyd said that she is waiting to see if Crystal Fiel Vaughan got another cheap promise to go quiet again. The chef said that she wants to know what happened to Farmer Ganny of Johns Hill in Castle Bruce, where Tomatay Skerrit and Money Boney were trying to take his land. The assistant chef said that she wants to know what is the result of the petition in the Pakes Bouch constituency that was taken against shoplifter Toddler Lackey. The helper said that she wants to know if subsection Lennox is involved in land grabbing in the town of Posse de Graveyard, and if subsection Lennox already gave Erasmus his land paper for his land in Bells, the thief lawyer tried to swindle from him.